1, episode 3. Okay, so to be honest, I really didn't want to get on and do this. I don't know. I've been doing it 3 days in a row and I already want to give up. But we gotta keep pushing, even though my mind is telling me to not do it tonight. We're at least gonna do it for at least 30 minutes, and then we're gonna end it, and then we're gonna go shower, and then go to sleep, because we gotta wake up super early tomorrow, like around 5, so that way we could go thrifting in the morning. So so I'm actually gonna try to do something new and try to. The goal was to live stream all night. Well, starting like at 12 and stream like all night, like all day tomorrow. I don't know. Like I said, I really want to become the best streamer on Kick. And the only way to do that is by like going live. Not just like 30 minutes, but like for an hour and stuff like that. But the question is, how do I stream live if I'm going to be asleep, you know? So the idea was to like just stream me sleeping. I know it's kind of pointless, but yeah. So today's the third day doing this, episode 3, and I don't know, like I feel lost. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. In my mind, I had a vision of what I wanted to do, and what I wanted to do was like network with people and like meet new people, and like that's the reason why I really want to start why I wanted to start like live streaming more, so that way I could have more live interactions and stuff like that, instead of doing it through messages. But so far it isn't working as I intended. But again, I'm not putting in as much time as I should, and my vision is super blurry, doesn't really make sense. So so it's hard for me to really go through what I want to go through if like I don't even know what I want. So I think that's the toughest part about doing what I'm trying to do, is that I don't have a clear vision of what I want, and that's hindering me from like going all in and like really focusing on one thing. I start here, and if it's not working, I tend to jump to something else, you know, and when I see that not working, then I tend to jump to something else. And at the end of the day, that doesn't help whatsoever, because I think consistency is key. But having a clear vision of what I want, I think that's super important as well. So we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying to do this. Gonna keep trying to build my network, build my portfolio, and at the end of the day, the whole purpose of what I'm trying to do is because I want to build the best networking platform when it comes to like social medias, and I also want to create the best co-working space or creative space, whatever you want to call it. And with that, I need to build my connections, so that way I'm able to help people. So like, I don't know, like today I'm not feeling, I don't know, I just don't feel it whatsoever. So that's really tough on me right now. So I don't know where we're gonna start, but let's go ahead and do something productive. Okay, so I think that's still on the. I really like cleaning up my For You page. So whenever I see something that I'm not really interested in, I usually tend to remove them. Yeah, we were looking at Nike, like trying to network with Nike employees, like creative directors from Nike. And most of the people that were on the Nike New York were like trainers. So now that it started like spamming me with like Nike like coaches and trainers and stuff like that. And if I don't clean up my For You page, it's just gonna like really like mess up what the aesthetic of what I'm currently enjoying. So things like this. So yeah, this is super beautiful. Like his photos, I don't know if y'all could see, but like his images are really, really like gloomy, like dreamy. They're super, super pretty. The photographer is Moody Darkrooms. I'm guessing he's based out of LA. So this is super, super cool. Like the little red light in the back. That image is sick. We'll save that one for inspiration. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be rambling a lot. And a lot of it isn't gonna make sense, so please bear with me. But this is like the only way I could. When I hear myself talk, that's when like I start like trying to piece things together. And like I mentioned, I'm super, super lost right now at what I'm trying to get to. Like I know that I'm trying to network with more people. Again, my question is for myself is like, how do I start networking with other individuals? You know, I know the best thing is like face-to-face interactions, and I clearly know that. But personally, I am far too shy to do that. So I'm trying to find the best option. The best option is online. The thing is, like, I really want to create and you see, like, I start going down one tangent, and y'all might get annoyed. Like, if y'all get annoyed, please, I'm so sorry. Like, feel free to like exit out, because I will get annoyed. You know, I will annoy y'all. You know, but that's where I'm trying to like document my journey. You know, like I'm trying to like I have like my idea is like a bunch of like puzzle pieces. I know like the full like image, but I just don't know how to put them together. I'm trying to build the best creative space, but in order for me to have the best creative space, I need people. But how am I gonna acquire the right people to join the creative space? You know what I mean? I at first my idea was, you know, I have like a bunch of like I have my Canon printer 1000 Pro 1000, I think. I have my Canon 5D Mark IV. I have a sewing machine. I have a Cricut machine. I have screen printing things. I'm gonna try to make a room into like an infinity wall. I have like my iPad, my 2 computers, a lot of editing software. What else? I have my rug gun machine to make rugs. I have my podcast equipment. I have so many things to start like a little small creative space. And like I kind of feel like very like desperate, you know what I mean? Like I just want people to start joining. And I had this idea of like letting people use it for free. And I have nothing against that, but then I started thinking like what's the quality of people you want like in your creative space? You know what I mean? I think whenever you're starting a startup, like the most important thing is like your foundation. Like your foundation has to be super, super like solid. You have to like the people around you that help you build the startup need to see your vision clearly, you know, because if they don't see it clearly, it's gonna be misunderstood and it's gonna be all over the place, you know. And the way I see and I picture my startup, my creative space going, I want it to be a super supportive like group of individuals that, you know what, hey, I'm stuck on this, like, do you know what to do? Or like, can you like refer me to someone that might know how to do it? And they gladly would like give you that hand, you know. But I also want people who are hungry, people who actually want to chase like their wildest dreams, no matter how big or how crazy or how ridiculous that dream might sound to others. Like they're 100% invested in that dream, and that's the type of individual, that's the type of community I want to form against, like form like around me, especially when like having this creative space. And I just don't know how to go about it, because like I'm trying to whore myself out, and I'm trying to give everything for free and let the first person like take a bite of it, and I'm not being patient. And the more I thought about like doing things for free, like letting people use my things for free, the more I started realizing that the quality of people that would take advantage of that isn't really the type of people I want to surround myself with, because they're not going to understand the value of like how hard like I have to work to in order for me to attain all these things. So yeah, so now I'm stuck in the I'm stuck in the I'm stuck between, do I message people like around my area to create things, or do I start like networking with people like outside, like people in New York, people in LA, people in other places, people who already have their thing like established. And then the more I think about that, I'm like, no, because if they end up saying yes to me, like my portfolio isn't solid enough, for it to be like a good exchange, and sometimes like I overthink about my stuff. I usually don't think it's good enough and things like that, and I start doubting myself. And and that's the thing, like that's where I'm like stuck. Like, do I start like just messaging people like around like my city and trying to like connect with them, like network with them, or do I start like spending all this time and energy and effort like messaging like big creatives, like just creatives in general? And what happens if they say yes? That means I'm gonna have to go fly out to them, and I personally don't have a problem with that. I would honestly love that, but financially, I'm not in I'm not in a I'm not financially stable to be able to just take a trip to LA just for a day just to go shoot, you know what I mean? Because back home I have a lot of bills to pay, and then I'm about to embark on this other journey that's going to require my full like paycheck. And even I'm still going to have to like find other ways like to pay like what I'm trying to get into. So I don't know. So like that's where I'm currently stuck at, But I think what I'm gonna what I think I might do is just like start like messaging people, and not necessarily like ask anything from them, but just like try to say hi to them. You know what I mean? Like start putting my name out there. I said that yesterday too. I think the best route might be just try to start building friendships. Um, Instead of like me trying to like work with them or like collaborate with them or like take pictures of them, but just like start friendships, like saying hi and like, hey, I really like your work, I just wanted to say hi, and just start putting my name out there. I think that's the best choice. And to tackle what I could do locally is like instead of spending like all this time trying to like message people like, hey, do you want to go shoot with me? Hey, would you like to go take some pictures? Hey, would you like to go pictures? I think what I'm gonna do is gonna go to the bank, pull out $20, and I'm gonna try to hire like a homeless person to be my model. Like I tried doing that like a couple of times, and I really enjoyed it. Like my whole vision behind that is to like go to the thrift store, like find some really cool outfits, put them together, and then like style the homeless people, and then like take their photos and start building my portfolio that way, and then like pay them like for their time, and then take them out to dinner and just like really enjoy like my time with them, like getting to know them, and make it like I don't know, like make it fun, enjoying. Um, but I think I might not style them just because I don't know. I currently don't have the vision of what I want. So what I thought is that I'm gonna focus more like on like the face and start like messing around with like sunglasses and stuff like that. So I have a pair of sunglasses. Before we start like trying to network with people and like messaging people, because I'm gonna end it like in a bit. Um, Let me show you the glasses real quick. Oh, and here's a funny part. Not funny part, but like this image, it's kind of like my inspiration. You know what I mean? Okay, this one, like talking about this photographer, this photo right here. The photographer's name is Ben For Me. Well, that's his username on Instagram. But this image right here is like my main inspiration. Why I want to start just taking pictures with like sunglasses, These are the sunglasses I'm gonna like use. I personally like them a lot. They they I've been watching like the Kardashians, and like they wear like a lot of designer like Balenciaga and like very crazy looking glasses. Hopefully one day we get to that level where we're able to work with Balenciaga and like buy their glasses, or like and then do that, and then like network with them and like take pictures of the homeless people with them. I think they would look so cool with it. But for now, I found this like at a little thrift store, and we're gonna use them as models, and we're just gonna be doing like headshots. So I really want to do that tomorrow. It's been raining here in San Antonio, so first of all, thank you so much for the likes. I truly, truly appreciate that. I'm trying to be the best kick streamer, and that really means a lot, like a lot. So thank you. Thank you so much. Like truly, thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna check the weather for tomorrow. Even if it's gloomy, I think it might give it a cool like aesthetic to it. Um, but yeah, but I think that's what we might just. Well, that was a bust. There it is. Well, I'm not really sure why it's not showing my. It doesn't really matter. Hold on. Let me use my iWatch. Hopefully it works in here. I think it's just gonna be cloudy tomorrow. So if it's just cloudy tomorrow, it's gonna be perfect. So yeah. So we're gonna be. So that I think that's what we're gonna do. Again, thank you so much for the likes. Thank you. Like truly, 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 thank you. Hopefully, maybe if you spam it till 8 more minutes, let's see how far you could go. But no, I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Where I think I overthink things too much, and that's why I like to talk it out like out loud. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just go on Instagram and just like start saying hi to people, like just being friendly. You know what I mean? That's one thing I wanna nail down. Like be friendly. It's okay like to say hi. I think my biggest fear when it comes to like being friendly, it isn't that I'm not friendly, because I truly am super friendly. It's just being rejected. You know what I mean? If I say hi to someone and someone doesn't say hi back, or they give me a dirty look, or I feel like weird doing that, that's what throws me off, and that's what I'm afraid of. So that's what scares me the most. But one thing I really need to start learning is never to take anything personal. If they don't say hi to me, it's okay. It's nothing against them. You know what I mean? If whatever the case is, everything's okay. Never take anything personal. So yeah, so that's the go. And I really, really appreciate you so much. Like, thank you for all the love. I just had to record it real quick, but no, like truly, thank you. Um, Hosier, right? I think that's what it is. Hosier. If you tell me your name, like, it'll be awesome to call you by your name, because all this love you're showing me means truly the world, like truly the world. But yeah, so yeah, before we go to sleep, let's go ahead and like message people, like put it into practice. I'm gonna take these with me tomorrow. Hopefully, I have the courage to live stream it, on Kick. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna take the phone with me, and I'm gonna live stream everything for one whole day. We're gonna see how it works one whole day. I might chicken out last minute, but the goal is to live stream all day. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Never done anything like that. But I think in order to be the best, we have to just do crazy things. But yeah. Like one thing I really want to focus more on is like fashion and like finding all these people with like creative like outfits, like a good aesthetic. Like that's what we need. Like the fit here is like tough. And I think that's like something I need to do more. Just like say hi to people. And then instead of like jumping around, like just go to the person that you like, and go to like the people that are commenting on them, and then show them also some love. Again, this is a lot of, like, it feels like a lot of work, but it's, I think it's like the best way to start networking, like putting myself out there. um I think also one thing that I really want to thank you for the favorites too. That really means a lot. um I think one thing I really will, and thank you so much for the love. Honestly, thank you for the love. Like all those hearts really mean a lot, like more than y'all ever imagined. But yeah, I think one of the things that I really need to improve on is like doing small talk. Like I think that's my biggest weakness, is making any sort of small talk. Um, like I could have like deep conversations. I could tell like a stranger, like if I was to sit down like with a stranger, like I could tell them my whole life story, no limits. And like really have like deep conversations. I live for that. But one thing that I do struggle with is like small talk. Like small talk is my biggest weakness, and things like this, like whenever I'm trying to do like small talk, it's just so hard for something to come out. Again, I want my conversations to seem so authentic and real, that just saying something basic and mediocre, like, then why message? Why say anything? On this one, we're just gonna comment what's your favorite colors for fall. Um, but I also, like, it's a little bit hard. Like I feel like girls like really know how to dress, and they have so much more options. Um, but like I really wish I find somewhere like guys, so that way I could like really like mess with their fits too. Um, but yeah, so we're about to end the live like in the next couple of minutes. So if y'all want to spam it as much as possible, because I will be taking a screenshot of this and then posting it on X, and then like start documenting my journey on X, and then hopefully we get a sponsorship by Kick. So that's the main goal, like I like to have like big dreams and big aspirations, and I want y'all to be part of it, because without y'all, I am nothing. And yeah, I just want to share my journey, my ideas, and then hopefully y'all could start being more a part of like everything that I do, and more of like the decisions that I make. So yeah, and I think that's one thing I really need to start getting over. Like, I usually like, I don't tell people exactly what I want or like my dreams or my aspirations, because like I'm very ashamed of them. Not ashamed, like in a bad way, but I'm just embarrassed. I've never been someone to talk about myself. So like, it's like really out of my comfort zone to like tell people, hey, like this is what I want. Like, I want to be this, I want to do this. So by doing this, like it really helps me and pushes me. So thank all of y'all for the love and the support and everything y'all do for me. Like truly, that means a lot. I forgot what I was gonna do. For example, this photo is amazing. I really like editorial stuff, like editorial and fashion editorials. That's what I live for, or like images like this. If y'all want, follow me on Instagram. It's ABI_GLZ3. Here's my little aesthetic. It's not the best. Definitely working on it. But yeah, message me on Instagram if y'all just want to have a conversation. Maybe y'all are too shy to like say hi through here. Definitely message me on Instagram. Message me on TikTok. And then, yeah, just follow my journey. So, yeah. It was honestly a pleasure. Thank you so much to everybody that gave me all those likes and supports. Like that truly means a lot. And everybody that favorited me, thank you also. I think we did pretty good. 6K likes and 11 watchers. That isn't bad whatsoever. Hopefully tomorrow we have 8K likes and 12 watchers, and then maybe the following day 13 watchers and 8K likes, but yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Hosey or Daddy. Thank y'all for everybody that joined. Thank y'all for everybody that liked, and I really hope to see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, well, I'll be back on tonight. I'm gonna shower real quick, jump in bed, and then I'm gonna like live stream it again, because I want to try to do a whole day of live streaming on Kick. So y'all are gonna watch me be asleep, which is nothing interesting, but yeah, if y'all want to stay tuned, I'll be back on like in the next 15-30 minutes, so y'all can watch me go to sleep, and y'all go fall asleep next to me as well. But yeah, thank you so much. We'll see y'all soon.